There is much sickness in this world. It affects us all sooner or later, though it affects some much more than others. Illness can bring an immense amount of suffering into someone's life. The sickness, the pain, even the treatment can drastically affect someone's quality of life. There are many people who suffer long-term illness, constant pain. But there is good news for those who are sick. The good news is that Jesus can heal illness. The Gospel of Mark in the Bible, in chapter 1 and verse 34 says, Jesus healed many who had various diseases. And as you read through the Gospels, you see Jesus healing many different types of illnesses. We see him healing the blind, the deaf, the mute, those who are lame, those who are paralyzed. We see him curing a woman who was bleeding. We see him healing a man who had leprosy. He even raised the dead. Jesus can heal. He can heal physical illness, and he can heal spiritual illness. None of us are what we should be spiritually. None of us are what we would like to be spiritually. We all fall short of our own standards, never mind God's perfect standard. There's something within us that is holding us back. It's like we are sick spiritually. And Jesus can heal that sickness. He can wipe the slate clean. He can change us. He can make us able to obey God. If you come to God and ask him to forgive you, if you trust in him, in what he did as he died on the cross, he will change you. He will forgive you. He will enable you to obey God. Will you do that? Will you come to him? Will you trust him? Jesus can heal. That doesn't mean that we're to ignore the doctors or that we're not to take medication. But it means that as well as seeing the doctor, as well as taking medication if that's needed, we're to pray for Jesus to heal. Jesus can heal, and he will heal. If you're trusting in him, if you pray to him, if you come to him, he will heal you. He might not do it now, but he will do it one day. Jesus is in control. We can't make him heal us now. He's in charge. He does what he wants when he wants. But he's promised us that one day he will heal every one of his people completely in heaven. There will be no more sickness. There'll be no more pain, no more suffering, no more crying, no more tears. Every one of his people will be perfectly well forever in heaven. Jesus can heal, and Jesus will heal all his people completely in heaven. That is very good news for the sick.